Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Sherri-Lee Show for Monday, April 1st, 2019. I am Sherri-Lee Woysick, and I am your host. I have been marketing myself and my business on Facebook since January of 2010. And when I think about how much I didn't know back then and how different things were back then compared to how they are now, it's really, really amazing to me that I managed to keep going and that my business has grown the way it has. So for those of you who don't know, I started in 2010 with the idea of just holding some local workshops to help entrepreneurs set up their Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and to teach them how to use those platforms to gain exposure. Social media was fairly new still. There wasn't an awful lot around about what to do with it, and I was really focused on the local business owner because I was very involved in my local community. Please say hi to me when you come and watch. I would love to say hi to you. Share your Facebook page. Tell me what you do. Let me give you a shout out and support you. That's always been a hallmark of what I do in my business, is supporting others. So, but you've got to let me know who's here and where you're joining me from and what your business is, and then I'd be happy to give you a shout out to my community. And listen, I promote these videos every week when I do them. And typically they're reaching, 5, 10, 15, 20,000 people. So it's an opportunity for you to get in front of my community. So I started out doing that, and, I had a lot of fun doing those workshops. But then, I really wanted to grow, and I really wanted to spend less time away from my kids getting to networking events. And that was, for me, the thing that was the most challenging, was how much time I had to spend away from my kids in order to grow my business in the local community, and how much of a demand there was on my time in the local community. And as a single mom with 2 kids that were 6 and 10 at the time, I had to pay for a babysitter every single time I wanted to go out. And you had to go out to grow your business. You have to be visible to get more visibility. That's kind of the key. And we're talking about visibility today. I did a bit of a poll in my group, the Badass Facebook Marketing Club, and the number one thing people were saying to me that they needed was more visibility. And that is key to growing your business. Hi, Janice. And so early on, I discovered that, going out all the time to grow my business was not the most efficient use of my time. I'm a single mom. I'm homeschooling 2 kids. I've got a son with some behavior issues. I'm needed at home. I have no family support, no ex-husband helping me out, and financially on my own, trying to figure out how to grow a business, by myself when I'd never really had a business before. There was a lot going on, and I struggled for a long time. And I thought that was the only thing I thought that's what you had to do, was go out to networking events regularly. And in fact, I had a business coach early on, probably I think in 2012, who told me that when he started his business, he hosts live local events mostly. And so he told me early on, him and his assistant both went out, I believe he said, to like 14 networking events a week or 12 networking events a week each. And I just immediately went, are you kidding? I have to pay for a babysitter every single time I go out. I can't even afford that. Like, I don't make enough money going to networking events to justify even the cost of my babysitter that it would cost. It would break me. And his response to me was, well, you're not very committed to your business. And what I saw in that was a real lack of understanding on his part of how to grow your business globally. And even if you are a local business, there's no reason for you not to be leveraging and harnessing the impact and the global reach of of an online business, like using your Facebook or your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your Instagram to grow your exposure. So even if you're local and you still want to go to local events, listen, I'm going to a networking lunch today. I pushed really hard for a long time into those local events, and I burnt out. And I was going to local events, and they were the same events with the same people, and I was coming home without generating any income for myself from those events. And I saw that there was an easier way to do it. I could do a Facebook Live. I could interact with people on Facebook. I could spend time on social media. And when my kids needed me, I could walk away from what I was doing and go and help them and be part of their lives and be interactive with them. And I couldn't do that if I was going out, if I was driving 40 minutes to get to an event and then spending 2 hours on an event and driving back home. By the time I got home, I was exhausted and I was not present for them. So in about 2015, I really started focusing on growing my online presence. And I started really pushing to get into summits, to get interviewed on podcasts, to get involved in events. And I didn't really focus on live very much. And then in 2016, we had a bit of a personal issue that happened that really made me take stock of my time and my energy and what I was doing. And I didn't have it in me to go out and be with people for an extended period of time. I was dealing with grief and loss, and you know how sometimes that just makes you want to be insular. Well, the online business piece really appealed because now I could be doing business in my pajamas or in my sweatpants. And if it got to be too much after 30 minutes and I needed a break, I could take a break. But the steps to increasing your visibility are the same whether you're focusing on growing a local only based business using local live in-person events, or if you're focusing on an online global business, or if you're blending those two. And that's the key for me. I'm blending those two. Like I said, I'm going to a networking and lunch today. I'm very selective about where I go and spend my time now. My kids are, of course, older. I don't need babysitters. They're self-sufficient. Now it's nice to go out and spend some time socially with people. But I'm blending the two. What I'm finding is I'm attracting different people at those events. I'm going to different events. And then they're following me on social media and I'm connecting with them. And even if you consider yourself to be a hyper-local business and you can only do business with people who are local, they have to come into your business physically. Even then, growing your presence and getting visible on a social platform is still beneficial and helpful to you. Because when you grow your presence with people who are interactive and engaged on your Facebook page, your local community will become more aware of who you are and that you're there and that you are interacting and that you're taking time to spend time with people and to interact in that way. And so people who don't know you but are online and are local to you, they could be just down the street and not have heard of you, but they're surfing Facebook, they're asking for recommendations, they're looking for interaction, they're searching on Facebook or they're searching on Google to find somebody local who offers what it is you offer, but they're looking for you online first, and then they're going to come to your store. They're not driving around looking for you in their community. They may be asking their neighbors. They may be asking the moms at school pickup. You know, they may be flipping through the newspaper looking for things. They may be going through the yellow pages, but those are very much more hit and miss. When they come online, they are specific. They're saying to their friends, I've got to get new tires. Where's a good place to buy those? I need a new washing machine. Where's a good place to buy those? I want to take a new fitness class. Where's a good place to do that? What's your favorite cooking school? These are all examples of local-based businesses that are getting exposure online and are being spoken about online, even though they are hyper-local. So even if you're hyper-local, do not miss out on the value of growing your community. Now, don't come online and go, well, I can only do business locally, so I only want local people on my page. That is a waste of the leverage of social proof. Okay? Social proof is when you have got volume and people interacting with you and numbers. So your page has got a lot of people to it. Your group has got a lot of people to it. And those people are interacting with your posts and your content, and you're interacting with them. And there's a give and take, there's a conversation and a relationship being built publicly so people can see. So if those people, so if you're, let's say, a local car repair place, and there's somebody from, you're in Langley, where I live, in BC, in Canada, small little community, but there's somebody from California who is seeing your posts, liking your page, they see your posts, and your posts are fun and engaging and interactive and provide them with the fun experience they're looking for on Facebook, then they're going to interact with your posts. And because they've interacted with your posts, even though they're in California, and let's face it, they're not driving up here to bring their car to you, even though they're in California, because they are interacting with your posts and you are interacting with them, Facebook sees that you're managing your page properly and that you're really interested in building relationships. So they give that post more reach, which means more people in your local community are likely to see you because of your interaction with somebody in California or in Hawaii or in Mexico or in France. Because of those interactions, people local to you will get more chances to see you. And what they will see is somebody who really manages and delivers on their promise of caring about people and building relationships. So I see a bunch of people are here with me. While I have a sip of tea, please say hi. Please let me know who's here. Tell me what your business is. Share your Facebook page so that I can give you a shout out. So never come to any social media platform with the intention of just filling it with people in your local community. You need the volume of people from outside of your community to be interacting with your content in order to be seen and visible by other people. So when that person from California interacts with your posts, maybe through 6 degrees of separation, somebody local to you happens to see that post, it shows up in their news feed because of that interaction, and they go, oh, I didn't even know that place was here, and I need to get my car serviced, or I need new tires. I'm going to check them out. And then they click through to see your Facebook page. They see the large numbers of people on your Facebook page. That's impressive and makes them go, oh, this is a business that invests and takes care of their audience. Then they see the interaction. The first thing they do is they, even if it's subconsciously, they look at the size of your page and judge your business based on that. They look at how engaged the people are on your page and judge your business based on that. Then they look to see if you are replying to people who are commenting on your page, and they judge your business based on that. And yes, I know it can be a real time-consuming pain in the ass to be doing this for that, but it doesn't have to be. The reason why it is because you aren't really sure what you're doing. You don't know how to get people to like your page. You aren't posting the right content. You aren't managing your Facebook page in a way that gets Facebook to be your friend, that makes the algorithm irrelevant, and gets Facebook to work with you instead of against you without having a massive ads budget. Hi, Michelle. Home-based travel agent located minutes outside of Halifax, and I'm still hoping to get out there and visit you. So the 4 steps to increase your visibility online and in real life, these are not different, okay? The thing is, most people do even in-person visibility outreach wrong. So the 4 steps to get increasing your visibility on Facebook or in real life: grow your connections. So grow your Facebook page. Get people on your Facebook page from anywhere in the world that are interested in what it is you do, that are interactive, that are engaging, that are curious about you. Grow your connections. Go to a new networking event If I'm tired of the networking events in Langley, I should go to one in Surrey, or today I'm going to one in Port Coquitlam. It's not that far away. I'm not going to do it every day, but once a month, sure. Who knows who I might meet there that I've never met before, but they might actually know me from Facebook. And if they don't, we can connect on Facebook and then stay connected on Facebook. So growing is always important. That means always. And I say always, but I don't mean every minute, but keeping top of mind, how do I increase my reach? Grow your page, make sure people are finding you and learning about you. Get involved in a Facebook group. Create your own Facebook group. Grow, grow, grow. Growth is something you should always be focused on in your business. Then you need to get the people that you are connecting with to engage with you, to talk to you. Don't just go to a networking event and sit at a table and sip your cup of coffee and not talk to anybody, or only talk to people that you know. Walk up to somebody you don't know and say hi and be curious about them. Tell me what you do. Why did you start doing that? What do you love about that business? Cool. What kinds of things do you do outside of your business? Find out about that person. Do you have kids? Do you play sports? Do you go to wine tours? Do you like to play tennis? These are all things that are relevant to me, but I'm asking about them to find out if we have a shared connection and a bond. And you do that locally and do that online so that people will respond to you. Spend more time being interested in the other person that you're speaking with, whether it's one-on-one or one-to-many on Facebook. Be more interested in them than trying to be interesting to them. So don't talk about you and tell them how great you are. That's trying to get them to be interested in you. Spend more time being interested in them. Hi, Janice from Langley, who sells holistic, botanical, skincare, and wellness products online and local. Grow your community. Engage with your community. Get people, now I'm going to use the term joint ventures. They don't have to be joint ventures. Just get people whose audience would be in alignment with yours. So for me, connecting with coaches who have large pages who would like to do Facebook Lives together so that I could help their audience grow their presence on Facebook. And then I could have them on my Facebook Live and I could help them reach more people who need business coaching. Perfect joint venture. Find somebody whose customers are who you want to be your customers, who maybe has a bigger presence than you do, and see if you can come up with some sort of collaborative, interactive way that you could support each other's efforts to grow by helping each other support each other's communities. That's what I'm talking about. That's such an important piece because that introduces you to new people that you don't know otherwise. And then leverage testimonials. And a lot of people have this is very challenging for them. They don't know how to ask for a testimonial. They're nervous to ask for a testimonial. They're worried somebody's going to say no. They don't know what the testimonial should include. So let me just give you some tips about this. The most important thing I've learned about testimonials is knowing when to ask for testimonials. And if you're worried somebody's going to say no, that says to me you're asking at the wrong time. You are asking them before you know that you've helped them. So my rule of thumb is I never ask for a testimonial until somebody says thank you to me. When they say thank you to me, I've done something that they are grateful for and they're thanking me. That's when I want to say to them, you are so welcome. Please don't keep me a secret. And that lets them know that you want to grow. So don't ask for the testimonial before somebody says thank you to you. When somebody says thank you, then you are in a place to ask them for a favor. Okay, and then make sure that the testimonial is going to be valued. So those are the 4 steps to visibility. online, local, one-to-one, one-to-many. Grow your connections. Engage, have conversations with people. Get really good joint venture partners that you can support and that can support you. And use high-value testimonials to let the world know that you know what you're doing and that you help people. Okay? So, where are you in your visibility on Facebook? Is your page small, and are you struggling to get people to like your page? Are you struggling to get those people to interact and engage with your posts? Those are the first two steps, right? So if that's it, or do you have a fairly large page and your engagement's pretty good, but you want more growth, more visibility to reach more people? Well, then I'm super excited to share with you that we are playing the 1,000 likes game again this month. We ran it in January. Let's see, we ran it in September. We ran it in January. We've had about 100 people go through this game, and everybody gets amazing results from this game. It's so much fun. It's going to take 15-20 minutes of your time every day for 30 days. Could you dedicate that to your growth and your visibility in your business? 15-20 minutes, that's it. So this is the 1,000 likes game, I call it. Its official name is Get Your First or Your Next 1,000 likes on your page in 30 days. These are high quality, highly targeted, highly engaged people who are going to help you with your visibility needs. It's 30 days, it's run in a Facebook group. Every day you get the content to post on your page. You don't even have to come up with your content. You learn my system for getting incredible engagement on a Facebook page, so that even if you have only 1,000 people liking your page, you could easily have 10 or 15,000 people seeing your posts. You're going to learn how to make the algorithm completely irrelevant so that people are seeing your posts. And you're going to learn how to run a few little Facebook ads and when to use them, to be strategic about when to use them so that your budget doesn't have to take over your life and doesn't keep you up at night. This game is like my favorite thing to do. It's so much fun. You learn how to run some ads to grow your page, then you get content every single day to post on your page, so you understand why you're posting it. This content is tried and true and will get you amazing engagement. Then you learn about how to use this system to bolster up your engagement so that you can then make a promotional offer and you actually have people paying attention to you and hearing you and wanting what it is you're offering them. Super fun game. We have a weekly check-in, so I do a weekly Facebook Live into the group, and so I can answer your questions, and we do a check-in. Everybody who has played this game and actually done what I've taught them to do has added not only 1,000 new likes to their page, but some of them have added 10,000 new likes to their page in 30 days. Most hit the 1,000 likes within a week. So how many likes would you like on your page? And these just aren't fake likes. These aren't empty, hollow likes that are of no value. This is not about vanity. This is about attracting real people to your page that are interested in what it is you do and that you talk about and will interact with your posts so that you can reach and get visible to even more people. That's what this game's about. This is foundational. There's prizes. Every week we give prizes. There's a game card that you get to play through. There's check-ins, there's support, there's a fabulous community of people, and I would love to invite you to join us to this game. Now this sounds like something I'm going to probably be charging a lot of money for. Not so. It's only $47 to get in. So I will put the URL in here for you to join me. We start on April 15th. All right? Please come and play the game. Please come and grow your visibility. If you are stalled in your business, if you're bored in your business, if you are not, if the first quarter's over and if you haven't made your goals in the first quarter, then you need to start at the foundation and get visible. Okay? Come play the game. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next Monday. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this engagement stack process, how to bolster up your engagement on your Facebook page with very little money involved, if any. All right, we'll see you guys next Monday, 10 a.m. PST. Thanks for being here today. Stay connected on Facebook. I'd love to hear how you're doing, and where you need your support, let me know, and have a great week.